the last portion of our Windows Explorer adventure. What we're going to do today is we're going to go ahead and learn about moving files, as well as selecting files and folders, and sorting and filtering. So go on into your flash drive and open up your BizEd 111 folder that you created. Once you're in here, we can get started. There are some window helps that I've created and I've saved on one of our network drives. It's the T drive, one located right down here. You can get to the T drive several different ways. So if you go to, there's a couple ways you can get to it. So first off, let me show you. If you go to a computer, right up here, you can get to the T drive this way. You can also get to it though by just coming over here in the navigation pane. And we want to select Business, Classes, and then from here you want BizEd 111 Forward. From here you'd go to Windows, Windows Study Helps, and there's everything you need. So I'm going to back out one. And we want to copy this entire folder. So if you right click on it, you can copy it right down here. Notice you've also got an option to cut, but we don't want to do that in this case. Cutting is when you want to remove something from its original location and place it somewhere else. Copying though is you're creating a duplicate, but you're leaving the original where it's at. Because this is a network drive, we want to leave it available to other folks. We're just going to copy it. Now once you've copied it, there's a couple of different ways you can get it back to where you want it. We're going to use the copy and paste model though first. So if I go back to my flash drive, BizEd 111, the Windows folder, I do a click on that one. Once I'm here, I can go ahead and right click and paste, and it should place itself right on in there like a champ. Now let's say you wanted to move some of these. You could use the same method of copy and paste, but in this case you would, instead of copy, since you're moving them, you would cut and paste. Another option when you're moving things is the drag and drop method. So maybe we want to move these out to the Canvas folder. I can select them, and I'll show you how to do the multiple selection there in just a minute. I was jumping ahead of myself. You can click and hold and then drag, and then from here you can drop it into the appropriate folder location. Now you can also do something similar in the navigation pane. So maybe I want to move my email folder to my Canvas folder as well. I can use the drag and drop method there also. Now I really don't want it to be in my Canvas folder though, so let's go ahead and put it back where it was before. There we go. Now, as I gave you a sneak peek earlier, you can select multiple files or folders at the same time. You can do that by using either the Shift key or the Control. Shift is when you want to select adjacent files, so you'd select the first one, hold down the Shift key, and then click on the last one, and you've got all four. This is nice, this way I can move all four of these wherever they need to go, or delete all four, whatever it might be I'm choosing to do here. If you want to select, let's say, the top one, middle one, and then the bottom one, you can do that as well, but this time hold down the Control key. And that's how you select non-adjacent files or folders. So that's a valuable tip, especially when you're trying to save yourself some time. Now the view we've got this in is the Details view. And I like the Details view because it gives you a lot of options to be able to sort and filter what you've got in front of you. For example, if we wanted to have this in alphabetical order, you can right now it's in alphabetical order, starting with the W and working its way up. So it's let's see, what would that be? I believe ascending. If we want to make it descending, though, you can click on it one time, just name, and now it's ascending versus descending. You can click on it again, and it's back to the way it was. You can also filter it as well. You can also sort by date modified, type, file type, and size. Now for date modified, type, size, we've got some more filtering options than we did over here with the name. So with type, for example, maybe I just want the Microsoft Word document to show. I can do that. The little check mark shows me that yes, it is a filtered list I'm looking at right now. You can of course do the same with size, date modified, and again, name if we had a little more variety in the letters that these names started with. Okay, well that concludes our time in Windows Explorer. Hopefully this was helpful, and good luck on your exam.